Howdy all, and welcome back to a very Christmassy episode of Dad Tries to Play Ostranauts. Let's get going. So we've gotten a 0.13 update, which is bug fixes. But in most, we've got a little Christmassy going. Joyce is the character to do that. That way, if I edit the JSON to get into a situation for a short, it's okay. Everybody else I want to play straight. No twiddling, nothing that can't be done in-game. Now, so a couple of things. There was a barefoot debuff that was going on when you were wearing the EVA suit. We don't have one, but that's okay. And we are now docked at K-Leg. So we've got all kinds of stuff. And we have moved ourselves into a new home. So we need to put some stuff away here. We got a bunch of lights. And is this crate empty? Close to empty. So we're going to put... yeah. We're going to put our lights in here. And probably just going to put these on the floor. This is very likely going to be in our backpack. You guys need to be installed. Whereabouts? Yeah, can I get you like right here? Might be a good place for those. Oh, no, not its inventory. I want to install. There we go. Sure. Let's let Rose do her thing. The other thing I want to try is I want to get one of these pumps pointed outward. There we go. I want to get one of these pumps pointed outward, connected to a CO2 sensor with no tank. And what I think is going to happen is when the sensor goes off, we will just vent some atmosphere. We could probably make room for a CO2 scrubber as well, but it's something I want to try. Since we're here, how are we looking? 82%? No charge. Okay. Oh, because no battery. Do you have a battery in you? I don't think. Oh, you do. Okay. And fully charged. That's nice. Let's get that on in there. How about you? Halverson, you got a battery? You do, but I don't have any more Halverson tools because our laser torch has its own crazy battery. Maybe we can figure out what to do about that. Is there anybody in our Horang toolbox? No. You will go in there. So I think this is a bit of a... yeah, so you get 3 for 2. So if you have a bunch of these, you can upgrade your backpack by 33%. Now the downside is you've got to go through all of these boxes, and that's not a zero amount of time to do. We've got a lot of things to parse through here. And we should probably do that mostly on orbit. We've got a couple of nav stations we can... Alright, we're going to make ourselves a border zone. And we're going to put all of this in it. I'm going to follow my own advice. We're gonna go to the roster, we're gonna open our zone menu, and we're gonna get rid of our stockpile. Then we're gonna add a new, oh, we gotta select tiles, yep. Okay, so that it's gonna be a barter zone. We're gonna go sell some of this stuff off. So we made it here. I don't think we need much else. Alright, we've got a Hydra. We've got plenty of RCS thrusters. And we're going to start putting things in here for eventual sale. And we're going to, we are going to drag you just because it's there. And I can trade at the kiosk. Ooh, we're going to go grab the helmet. Not sure why it's there, but we're going to get it. Oh, we need to buy a salvage license, which... after we're clobbered by a memory. I think we're going to buy a license, and then we're going to trade. Okay, so there's about half of a license. Anything else? No. Probably going to sell the plastic. Yeah. You know what? You can have my pouch and the conduit and both of those screens. And oops, hang on. We were not paying attention. There we go. We're going to trade. And we're going to go sell in from our zone. Look at that. That's great. That's a super good ad. We're just going to send everything. So we need a CO2 alarm. We got a bunch of those. You know, that one bit of conduit. And there we go. We've paid for our salvage. Oh, hold up. We are grabbing that helmet. Back we go. We can just keep dropping things right here. And that will... can I get both of you? I don't think I can. I have to do them one at a time. Okay. That's right. You go there. You get on the ground. You get on the ground. Can I put you in? I can. Perfect. Let's move things up just a bit. Alright, so let's go right over here. We really do need to organize a bit. We're going to put our helmet on, and we're going to come pick this guy up. And we're going to bring it back over here. Now, I guess I could make this a barter zone too. I'm going to try that here in just a moment. Alright, you go right down there. And we're here to the roster. Open the zone menu. Wish you could edit your zone. Maybe eventually. We're going to select all of those tiles. We're going to add a new zone, and that is now a barter. Okay. Let's see what we got. Over to sell. Thank you. Zone 1. A little bit of scrap, plastic, electronics. Yep, you can have all of that. There we go. Scrap, scrap. Nav station. Nav station. So now we're getting on it. Let's pick up all the stuff off the floor. Okay, so lights are going to stay. I don't know whose PDA that is. It's probably ours. Okay, you can go there. I feel like I should hang on to you. I probably will. You're going to come over here in the bulkhead bin, right near all this stuff. You get right on in there. I think you get in there too, right? So you take care of, yeah, soldering, cutting, welding. You can go in the bin. I've got another crowbar. Okay. I did not know that. We'll sell that. Okay. So we're just cleaning things up. Check our rack. As quickly as we can, we're just going to clean things up. And I guess I kind of need another crate. I need to reorganize. Let's get stuff out of here that we're going to sell. Let's go ahead and kill our zones. And can we make you a barter zone? Let's do that. Just a quick way to shuffle through our stuff. Okie dokie. So moving along. I think we made a barter zone over here, did we not? We did. Okay, so you're still barter. Right. Can we put anything down? We can. You're out. We're just going to put all of this stuff down. We'll keep all of our little bits and pieces. So let's see how we make out. From our zone, you can have the bulkhead. That's a thermostat, no problem. Cooler, RCS, electronic parts. You can have the batteries, you can have my scrap and the hole patch. Good enough. Okay, so that's the stuff you want. Not interested. Well, I mean, if I find it, sure. Let's get back on over here. Nothing in the bin. Okay. So we need to add some more lights. Did you not take... I guess nobody wants the pressure suit, probably because it is damaged. Let's see if we can fix that up. Grab our things over here. I feel like maybe our CO2 sensor will be in here somewhere and the pump will just be right there. For as large as this ship is, it feels awful cramped. Let's go ahead and get that suit repaired. Maybe we'll just hang on to it as a spare. And what's on the back of the tanks? Yeah, you're a drag, so I'm gonna cheat just a bit. Little bit underhanded, but I love the new sound effect for that. That's great. Now, I think we can sell up all of this stuff. We need to put ourselves a light over here somewhere. You must be open into there. Okay, so we've got a subfloor bin. Ooh, that's where we keep all our meds. Okay. And you are a subfloor bin as well. Okay. There's nothing in there. Can I put a... Where did I put all the lights? I dropped them in a crate. Is that here? There's a purple light. I think I want blues if I can get them. Okay, so I got a couple of blues. You go in the pouch? You will. I'm gonna go drop a little bits and pieces down here, just because this area doesn't really do anything else. Somehow, they've gone into a crate or a container. There we go. You'll go in the toolbox. About right. Nope, nope, nope. Rose, where are you going? Let's get back over here. I would like a little better lighting, just so I can see what I'm... We'll go there. Alright. Just so I can see what I'm doing in here. Let's say install. Like right here. See what we get. That's better. Okay. We should move that to somewhere else. Got batteries, got thrusters. We might actually be right out of here in just a minute. There's our pump that we want. I'm gonna drag that battery. I take that back. I'm gonna put the battery over here. Takes a long time to drag stuff. Alright, so hopefully that is in... You know, when I say that, I'm going to install you right now. Right? There. Oh, hang on, I can do it this way. And then I'll set it to reverse. For now, it's going to be off. Once I find the CO2. Right, so you're going to be reversed. And when I find a CO2 sensor, we'll wire it up right there. Let's get on through. And get some trade going. You can have that. You can have my... Oh, there's a PDA in there. That's fine. You can have that pressure suit. Sure. Conduit and component. I'm gonna hang on to the scrubbers. There we go. We're gonna set you to min. Alright, let's see what the damage is here. O2 into and... Huh. I guess we haven't used any power, huh? Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that is a change. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay. I guess I could crank you all the way up. It'd be good for heavy water. And then black water is out of order. Yeah. Let's get on out of here. We'll do some refits and repair while we are in transit. Let's get rid of our zone for the moment. It's funny, I'm a reasonably heavy RimWorld player, and I feel much more, I don't know, comfortable is not right. Much more apt to just delete a zone than I would be in RimWorld. Let's see what's in the bin. Can't get to it? Stand right next to it. Huh, okay. Can I uninstall it? Let's see where it pops once we uninstall it. Oh, that's good. Just move you out of the way. Can't get into the inventory that way. Interesting. We'll worry about you later. Let's get out of here. So what are we gonna do today? The telecmorph? Oh, you're a coffin. Ooh. It's a little rough. I don't know, let's run some salvage. Let's go that way. Oh, we need some remass. Okay, we gotta be a little careful about that. Did I not? Alright, we'll be careful about it. All you guys are installed, right? Oh, I didn't, interesting. Yeah, zero pressure, little zero pressure, and full. Okay. We'll be careful about that. And hopefully our next salvage target here will have a bit of... Alright, I'm taking the orange light. Oh, hold up. You're a blue light. Okay. I'm going to install you sort of right there. That was nice and quick. Nothing in the bin. Okay. We're stuffed and thirsty, but we're tired, so we're going to come over here and sleep a bit. Oh, new sleep animation. Okay. We'll leave it be. Hopefully we are lined up well enough that we aren't going to... Yep, there we go. Come on, Rose, get on over there. Oh, well, you jerk. Alright, we'll readjust then. That's being a little bit difficult. It's okay. It's going to be a bit of a slow burn to get there. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's get back to sleep. I don't think I have any food. We're going to check the crates here when we get to our destination. I've forgotten what's in all of them. If we weren't tired, we'd be doing repair and refit. But we are, so let's sleep it off. So one of the things I have not gotten here is cargo netting. I have that in my offline. Okay, let's get on over here. We can clear the procs. Bearings off, so let's come about. Just about dead on. Because we're gonna go slow because we're almost out of remass. Hopefully we'll find an N2 canister or an O2 canister or something that's got gas in it. All right, coming up on 1,000 meters. Oh no, I just tapped you. There we go. $400 meters, 300, 250. Whew. I'm glad it didn't keep that keystroke when it went to autosave. That could have been disastrous. Alright, how we looking? Get that blue wall light. I guess we could install that somewhere. What are we? Thermostat into an O2, but no CO2. I guess we're okay. We're going to come back over here to the crate, and we're going to put our light away. So we're going to put you on the ground. Probably put you with it. Although having a completely clear inventory is less important than it used to be. Let's go see what's what. Ooh, there we go. And you are a small ship. Alright. We've had one of these recently. So let's set ourselves some uninstalls. No walls or floors, no canisters, equipment are loose, that's fine. Alright, let's finish up our uninstalls. With any luck, those will be... Okay. Let's check the bins real quick. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So we're going to switch you to auto, let you do your thing. Payments are due. Can we make our payments? Not really. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna let that slide. So we're adding ourselves a haul zone here. We'll go get those canisters. All right, let's see what we got. All right, full, almost, and nothing. Let's go ahead and, yep, you're empty. And you're empty. You're pretty full. You're almost empty. Okay, so we're going to swap these three out. Okay, that was not what I wanted to uninstall. That's why it took so long. That's on me. Let's give ourselves a look. There we go, 1,000 kilos. Much better. Alright, I think we're at a good stopping point. We're going to peel these off in the next one and move on. If you've got any tips or tricks for me, I would love to hear them. As always, thanks for watching.